He said, blessed are they that do his commandments. So how you going to be blessed if you do what? Right. See that? That's how you're blessed, when you do God's commandments. Read.
That they may have right to the tree of life.
That they going to have right to the tree of life. Read.
And that they may enter through the gates into the city.
Right. The only way you're going to enter into the gates and in the city of Jerusalem or in the city of the kingdom of heaven is you keep God's laws, statutes, and his commandments.
Because the picture of dry bones in the valley is talking about you. The picture of Lazarus laying dead for me is talking about you. You're Lazarus. You're the dry bones. You're the prodigal son. You're the lost sheep. You're the people of God.
Read. Behold, one came and said unto him,
Right.
Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
So a man asked Christ, say, what shall I do to have eternal life, the kingdom of heaven? We all want to live forever, right? Yeah. And we all want eternal life. Yeah. Watch what Christ tell him. Read.
He said unto him,
Come on.
Why callest thou me good?
Right.
There is none good but one.
Right.
That is God.
So Christ gave all honor to the Most High God, the Father. He said, there's none good but one, that's the Father. Read.
But if thou wilt enter into life,
If you want to enter into the kingdom of heaven, read.
keep the commandments.
Do what?
Keep the
He
commandments.
told him to keep the commandments if you want to enter into life. So we got to keep the commandments. Give me Revelation 14:12.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 12.
No, 20. Yeah. Give me that.
14 and verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints.
Right.
Here are they that keep the commandments of God.
Do what?
That keep the commandments of
So
God
you got to keep the commandments of God. Read.
and the faith of Jesus.
They go hand in hand. The faith of, you got to have both of them. Give me James 2 and the last verse. James 2 and 28. Okay. Give me Revelation 22 and 14. So you need the commandments to enter into the kingdom of heaven. You gotta have faith too. That's why I say you gotta have both of them. They go hand in hand, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta know the commandments. Because the commandments tell us how to walk orderly. You know, love your brother as you love yourself. Thou should not commit adultery. That's a good commandment, right?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Thou should not kill. Ain't nothing wrong with that commandment, right? How about remember the Sabbath day? How about that commandment? You know what I'm saying? You know what the Sabbath day is?
It's Saturday or Sunday.
Or Sunday?
Sunday. But it's really Sunday.
It's really Sunday.
It's a day of rest.
Is that in the
Really,
Bible?
it's a day of rest.
No, the Sabbath day is a day of rest.
Yeah.
You know what the Sabbath day is?
It's a day of rest.
What it is? What day?
It's one day out of the week.
Which day?
Sunday.
Sunday?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna show you it's Saturday, but read that. It's Saturday, which is the day. Saturday is the day of rest. Read that.
It's the book of James, chapter 2, verse 26.
Right.
For as the body without the spirit is dead,
Right.
so faith without works is dead also.
So faith without works is dead also. Meaning the works are keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Give me Exodus 18:20.
Book of Exodus, chapter 18 and verse 20.
Right. That's it.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 18 and verse 20.
Now you heard James say faith without works is dead, meaning, all right, say you come by my house and you say you hungry. And I just tell you to have faith, but I don't give you nothing to eat, which is the work. What does your faith count for? Nothing. But me doing the work and giving you the food and you feed yourself, that's the work with the faith. You understand what I'm saying? Faith without works is dead, just like the scripture says. So the works are the law, statutes, and commandments. Read that up.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 18 and verse 20.
Come on.
Thou shalt teach them ordinances
Right.
and laws,
Right.
and shalt show them the way wherein thou must walk.
Right. He said he's going to use to teach them ordinance and laws and show them the way they must walk, meaning the things you must do. Read on.
And the work that
And-
they must do.
And the works that they must do. Read. Is more on that?
No, it's
Okay, that's it. The works are the law, statutes, and commandments. Read that.
Luke 4:16
Luke,
came over on this Sabbath day.
yeah, read that up.
It's the book of St. Luke, chapter 4, verse 16.
Right.
And he came to Nazareth
where he had been brought up,
right?
and as his custom was.
They talking about Christ as his custom was. When it's your custom, you do it often. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, you go to the Baptist church. Your custom is every Sunday you go there, right? Christ's custom is read.
As his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day.
No, he went on Sunday.
On the Sabbath day.
On the Sabbath day. You know what I'm saying? So Saturday is the day of worship. Give me Matthew 28:1. You got the phone on you real quick. Let me show you something. You got a calendar on your phone? Show me your calendar real quick. Look on your calendar. Let me show you something. Pull up your calendar on your phone. Yeah. Pull up your calendar. Let me show you something real quick. Pull up your calendar. Notice the calendar when it show the whole.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Now look, when you look on the thing, what it got there? S, right? And an S. Why it got the S and the S? And when you rotate it or move it, it never changes. The S and the S. No matter what month you go through, it's going to show the S and the S. The S means Sunday, which is the first day of the week. And S is Saturday, meaning the last day of the week. You know what I'm saying? So Saturday is the Sabbath day. You know what I'm saying? Read that real quick.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 28, verse 1.
Come on.
And the end of the Sabbath, as it began to dawn, towards the first day of the week.
Now, at the end of the Sabbath, when it began to dawn towards the first day of the week, because according to the Bible, the next day is when the sun goes down. Give me that in Genesis, like 5, Genesis 1 and 5. You know what I'm saying? When it's done, like right now, today is Saturday, right? When the sun go down, it's Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It begins of another day, according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Not according to man time, tell you 12 o'clock at night, that's when the new day is. No, the new day is when the sun go down. You know what I'm saying? According to the Bible, biblically. Read that up.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 5.
Come on.
And God called the light day.
Right.
And the darkness he called night.
Come on.
And the evening.
And the evening, read.
And the morning was the first day.
And the evening and the morning the first day. Because according to God, when the sun go down, the evening, that's the next day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying there? Right, read that there. What? Give me that Revelation 22:14.
The book of Revelation, chapter 22, and verse 14.
Come on.
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
He said, blessed are they that do his commandments. So how you going to be blessed if you do what? Right. See that? That's how you're blessed, when you do God's commandments. Read.
That they may have right to the tree of life.
That they going to have right to the tree of life. Read.
And that they may enter through the gates into the city.
Right. The only way you're going to enter into the gates and in the city of Jerusalem or in the city of the kingdom of heaven is you keep God's laws, statutes, and his commandments. Read on.
For without are dogs.
Now, who don't keep the law, statutes, commandments, God called them what?
Dogs.
He said they're dogs. Read.
And sorcerers.
Sorcerers. Read.
And whoremongers.
Whoremongers. Read.
And murderers.
And murderers. Read.
And idolaters.
And idolaters meaning serving another God. Read.
And whosoever loveth and maketh a lie.
And whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. I want, hey, look up real quick the founder of the Baptist religion. Let me show you something, because you say you in the Baptist religion. I think it's John Smith. You got to know these things. Now, you know our history, right? We being conquered, right? Just like now, you speak what language? Right. Is that our original language? How we learn that language? Through slavery.
That's right.
When we got conquered, and they beat that in us. You know our history about us coming over on slave ships, right? All right. You know that's in the Bible? Huh? Right. Whose slavery happened to them?
It was the Egyptians.
No.
The Egyptians conquered
The Egyptians had the Israelites enslaved. Right. You know what I'm saying? But, what you got?
Deuteronomy.
Give me Deuteronomy 28:15. Let me show you something real quick.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
And this is why we speaking, because we're not Englishmen, but we're speaking English.
But
Right.
it shall come to pass.
But it should come to pass. This is Moses talking to the children of Israel. You know about that story? Moses freeing the children of Israel out of the Egyptian hand. All right, and walking through the wilderness. And while they was in the wilderness, God gave them law, statutes, and commandments that they should live by, right? Watch this, read.
But it shall come to pass,
I mean, it's going to happen, read.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
So he told the children of Israel, if you don't listen or pay attention or do what I tell you to do, hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, read.
to observe to do all his commandments,
No, some of them.
all his
He
commandments,
said, don't you observe to do all my commandments, read.
and the statutes which I command thee this day,
Come on.
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So God told the children of Israel, I'm going to put curses on you if you break my commandments. Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing, right? So he told the children of Israel, I'm going to curse you if you don't keep my commandments. Now we're going to go through some curses today, and we're going to look at all nationalities of people in 2022, and we're going to see who these curses fit the most out of all people on earth, okay? I'm going to show you something, read it.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city,
He said, curse should you be in the city. That's the first curse that he says he's going to put on us for breaking the commandment. Now, when you look out through the city, you travel around?
I do.
Who is living in the worst conditions in the city? Who is on the bottom? Who is the last hired first fight? Who's living homeless, living in the streets, neighborhoods full of drugs, shooting, gangbanging? Who live cursed in the city? What people?
Okay.
I'm saying the majority though. You say all kinds of people.
Oh, blacks.
Right. We living in the worst conditions, right? Right. We don't.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city,
Right.
and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
He said, curse should you be in the field. Now you know a little bit of our history, right?
Yep.
What field was we cursed in as a people? What field was we cursed in as a people?
It was 1609.
Oh, the slave field.
Right, right. You got it right. The cotton field. He said, curse should you be in the city, and curse should you be in the field. Drop the 48. 37.
37.
Come on.
Found in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37.
Right. I don't want you to lose your train of thought. Remember, God said, I'm going to curse you if you break my laws, statutes, and commandments. Right? Read.
And thou shalt become an astonishment,
God said you should come and astonish me. Read.
a proverb,
A proverb, meaning a wise saying. Read.
and a byword.
And a byword. Now, what you say, you're a nationality, you're a Haitian, right? Right. Now, who gave you that name? Is that name in the Bible? I'm saying, is that name Haitian in the Bible?
No, it's not.
Who gave you that name?
It's a culture. It's a.
Where did that name come from? No, that's not a nationality.
Oh, no, it
Someone named you that. Know who named you that? The people that conquered your people.
Yeah.
Just like they named me African American. The people that conquered my people. Right. Those names are not in the Bible. That's a proverb, a byword, meaning being called out your God-given nationality. According to the Bible, you'll be from the tribe of Levi in the Bible.
Yep.
That's who you descend from, you know what I'm saying? And he said you'll become an astonishment. Astonishment is when you see our people walking around with their pants sagging down, they're killing each other. You see our women walking around with blood hat in their head. We don't come with that. That's an astonishment. Astonishment when you watch our people listen to the crazy rap music and glorify killing, robbing, and taking from each other. That's an astonishment. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword
Right.
among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
God said, wherever you at, you're going to become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword. A byword, a proverb is a wise saying. Like, I'm going to give you an example of a proverb. An elevator could raise a family, but a black man can't. You know what I'm saying? That's a proverb. That's a wise saying. If you want to hide anything from a nigga, put it in a book. Because we don't know when to read it. You know what I'm saying? Them are proverbs and bywords.
1611, I got 80 on 1611. 80 books in the can. 1611, 80 books in the can. In the cannon. There's 80 books in the can. In the cannon. There's 80 books in the can. In the cannon. There's 80 books in the can. I got 80 on 1611. 80 books in the can. 1611, 80 books in the can. In the can.